to our roundtable discussion this morning. And like I told you, we're diving into a trend that is actually changing the way Ghanaians buy and sell. We're talking about the rise of digital shopping. More and more of us are picking up our phones, scrolling through social media, and ordering everything from clothes and beauty products to gadgets and home essentials, all without stepping into a physical shop. It's happening right now. And what's interesting is that small brands are the ones winning big online. Young entrepreneurs with no storefronts, no big budgets, and sometimes even no staff are using Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, TikTok, and mobile money to be able to reach customers across the country with a good product, great customer service, and smart digital tools. I mean, you can see that they are competing directly with the established retail stores. So this morning, we ask what exactly is driving the shift. How are these small business or small brands doing it? And what does the future look like for Ghana's digital marketplace? And joining me is an IT consultant who understands the space inside out. And together we'll break down how this digital wave is reshaping business in Ghana and what opportunities it creates for anyone bold enough to jump in. My guest this morning is Emmanuel J. Boateng. He is an IT consultant and he joins me for this conversation. Emmanuel, good morning.
Me?
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm well. How are you too?
I'm very fine.
We thank God. Thank you so much for making time to join us this morning.
You're always welcome.
All right, so let's get into the conversation. Well, to start with, what would you say is actually driving the rise of digital shopping in Ghana right now? And I'm sure you've seen the wave that is making. What exactly is driving
it? I would say it's a couple things that are all these digital marketplace in Ghana and helping small businesses to also make sales and all that. There's a couple of things that are involved. I think the increased use of smartphones and then internet penetration is a very key thing that is helping businesses to penetrate the market as well. There are a couple of factors as well, but I mean, the main thing is the increase in smartphone usage and internet penetration.
So the internet penetration and smartphone usage are the two key things. Which other ones are there? You said there are some other ones.
Yeah, so currently.
Hello, Emmanuel. All right, I think.
Hello,
Emmanuel.
Convenience. You're looking for convenience. So, an example is I can sit in my house and order for anything, and it will be brought to my doorstep.
Hello, Emmanuel.
Me?
Yes, I think the line is not too clear. So let me try and see if I can reconnect you, and then we can have the conversation. So we'll try and reconnect you shortly.
Okay.
All right.
That's
okay. All right. So we'll try and reconnect Emmanuel, because I see that the line is breaking. We have a very long conversation. If we don't take care, we won't be able to get what we need to get from the conversation. So we'll try and reconnect him shortly. Please enjoy this one as we reconnect. I mean, we're talking with Emmanuel J. Boating. Also, there's also Emmanuel Boating anyway, and he's an IT consultant, and he was making some points. But the network actually went off, and we have him back now for the conversation. Emmanuel, are you with us now?
Yeah, I'm here, Andy.
All right, great. I think it's relatively clear now. So if we can start afresh. Now, you were making a point from the beginning that internet penetration and the smartphone usage are the two driving forces. And you said there are other ones. Which other ones are there? You can mention.
So I was also talking about convenience of home delivery. People are becoming so comfortable in placing orders so that the orders will come to their doorstep. So this is also helping in pushing the rise of online shopping. And then when you go online, so there are various stores that do competitive pricing. So it helps people from not going to the physical store, but then online they can see various prices, compare the prices, and make a decision from there. Yeah.
Right. But how has the behavior of the Ghanaian consumer changed over the last few years with regard to online shopping?
It's changing. It's changing. It's the trend is very, very picking up so fast because instead of people going to the traditional brick and mortar store, they prefer to shop from an online shop because the stress in taking a car, driving, traffic, all that is reducing now.
Hello?
Me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can hear you. You're done making your points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was saying that the hassle in going to the brick and mortar store, right, has reduced with the online presence because I can sit in the comfort of my home and then place an order. The order will just come to my doorstep.
Okay.
Right? And even with payments, it's so easy it's so easy now because of mobile money, all the digital payment platforms available. So it is helping to increase the online shopping experience.
Right. You mentioned mobile money. I'll come to that shortly, and also the internet accessibility that you mentioned earlier. You probably go into details for us on that one. But tell me, are small businesses truly benefiting from this digital shift, or is it just the big brands that are winning?
No, the small businesses are gaining very, very wider markets without heavy investments because the bigger brands, they do a lot of investments through logistics and marketing. They have big cost on that. But with the small businesses, they have a limited cost through the social media platforms. The various social media platforms, their overhead cost has minimized a lot compared to the bigger brands. So the small businesses are really, really, winning big as well.
I see. But are there some specific sectors, maybe fashion, beauty, electronics, where the growth has been more pronounced or it cuts across?
It's fashion mostly. The fashion space is really growing with the small businesses because in that space you don't need a lot of overhead costs. All you need is to set up your various tools for doing advertisement, for managing your customer experience and all that. And those tools, most of them are very, very available, free to use.
But in terms of fashion, you were talking about fashion, as being the leading one.
Yeah.
Does it mean that beauty, electronics, and all of that are not as much as fashion?
The cost on operating an electronic business is higher than operating a fashion business. So as a small business, you need a huge capital. That huge capital will only come from a big business. Because if you take one cost of a television, you can't if you're a small business, you can't put like 10 televisions in your place because that means you are already exceeding your capital.
Mm.
But with fashion, from jeans to shirts to sneakers to other accessories, it's not that cost intensive like electronics. You and I know that electronics are very expensive. Even with a space to put your and with electronics too, you need a warehouse. The warehouse is a different cost. Your space for your showroom is also a different cost, which is will be a very big thing for a small business.
Mm.
So fashion is a very very cost effective business to run.
Right, and that
And
is
the
where
more reason
the
why
growth has
most
been.
businesses now most small businesses are going more into the fashion sector.
Mm. Right, so that is where the growth is more pronounced.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Now, talking about mobile money, you mentioned that earlier, and the improved accessibility that has shaped the growth of e-commerce in Ghana. How has that been?
Mobile money has come to change a whole lot of things about our payment system. One, because it has made making payments so easier and faster. It has reduced payment delays and fraud associated cash transactions. I don't know whether you get my point because sometimes some people can come with a counterfeit money to pay you, but with mobile money or with the digital payments, there's nothing like that. It also has its own risks that are there, but it has come to stay and it has come to help all these small businesses.
Mm. I see. What role are social media platforms also playing in all of this? And I talk about Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and are they playing in helping small brands sell directly to customers?
They are doing a lot for all these small businesses because when it comes to um, information dissemination, it's a very good platform to put your content there because the whole point of all these social media platforms is for content. So pictures of your product, videos of your product, reviews about your product is helping all these small businesses to improve their digital or online presence with the help of these social media platforms.
Mm. Right. So social media is helping, but are we also seeing? I mean, I know. Can we talk about delivery and logistics services? Are they keeping up with a digital shopping boom from where you sit?
Um, some are keeping up, some are also there are various challenges as well there because there are delivery companies that are also helping smaller businesses. I know one company like Shark Express. Shark Express is helping a lot of the smaller businesses with logistics. So they lift all those cost of logistics from the business, and then the business focuses on selling the product or advertising the product. Because when it comes to logistics, it's a whole ballgame of its own. It's a whole different thing on its own.
Mm.
Yeah.
I see. What improvements do you think are still needed in that space?
Um, are you talking about the logistics?
Yes, in the delivery and logistics. Yeah.
I think most most one of the biggest challenge for these delivery companies is the addressing system, which the government is in a way helping to address these things. But one of their biggest problem is the addressing system where they do delivery. Is one of the biggest problems that if in the near future we are able to make our addressing system very solid,
But
then it will be so easier.
but haven't you made some progress in that?
This is why I said that the government has made progress around that, but still it needs more improvement.
In terms
It's one
of
of the biggest problems.
in terms of
In terms of, the location, the addressing.
mm,
See, the Ghana Post GPS, right, is helping. Google location is helping. But I think we can do more to improve the addressing system, which will help the delivery companies to be able to also do an effective job.
I see. All right. So let's move away from that. Now you mentioned earlier that we are seeing very small brands actually outsell the traditional shops online. What exactly are they doing right?
The smaller the smaller brands are taking advantage of the new digital platforms that are available, right? Um, they are making sure that they are creating good content for customers to see. They are taking very good photographs on all these social media platforms. So they are doing a whole lot. They are building strong brand story that are very engaging to customers for them to also give reviews and referrals as well.
Right. Okay.
One important thing is also they are also doing very well with their packaging as well.
And you think the big brands are unable to do that, or they are not doing that?
They are doing it, but my what I'm seeing around the smaller brands, they are more innovative than the bigger brands.
How so?
They always go with the flow of the trend in the market. The bigger brands are very um, um, stringent when it comes to making changes to some of their advertisements. I work with a particular brand. I don't want to mention name, and when I advise them to look at focusing on social media, they're like, it's difficult for them to make a change because decisions passes through processes.
Mm.
I don't know whether you get me.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah. So before they make one decision, it can take like a year,
The bureaucracies, huh?
and it's too crazy. But with the smaller brands, they want growth, so they move with a trend. If they have to make a decision, they can make a decision.
Okay. So what tools or digital strategies do you see the small businesses using effectively?
One is social media. If I say social media, currently two are leading, TikTok, as you know, Instagram as well. And then they use communication tools like WhatsApp Messenger, WhatsApp Business, and then Facebook Messenger as well, which is helping them a lot. And also, they are also adapting the importance. They are adapting the importance of having an e-commerce site. So an example is like a Shopify. You can create a Shopify account. Everything is handled yourself. There are even local multi-tenant platforms that most smaller businesses are using, like Jumia, like I said, Shaka, Malify, and the rest.
I see. Right. So can you have you seen people also use influencer marketing?
Oh yeah. It's one big thing for these smaller businesses because these influencers they have the numbers. They have the numbers, and these smaller businesses are for numbers, so they use it a lot.
Right. Okay. But what are some of the challenges that the small brands face when selling online?
Number one is um, I, I don't want to be. No, number one is fraud. Fraud. Um, when when they get traction, especially with payments, right? Now most people are hacking a couple of sites and then introducing something we call man in the middle attacks to capture session data and pick information from there, and a couple of other things. The digital space is a very good space, but it's also a tricky space as well. The key thing for them there is the fraud system that happens there.
How
People
does
would,
that typically happen?
so let me use a platform like Tonaton, right? People will display um, items there that they are selling item A for like 1,000 cities, and they will always want you to make payments before they deliver to you, and it's one of the things that is happening more often. So I always do advise people that if you want to buy something from an online shop that you don't have full confidence in, you need to always ask for payment on delivery. So the item comes, you inspect it, then you pay.
Okay. But that is on the part or the part of the people who are buying. How about the sellers themselves? Do they also experience any fraud?
Yes, because also some when they deliver some of the items, um, they don't get paid. I have I've been buying some products from a client from Koforidua, and the first time I was trying to buy from her, she was skeptical about the whole process because she thought I won't pay because I was also trying to protect my interest. So when the item came, I wasn't actually around. It was someone who received it on my part,
Mm.
and she was, I mean, very worried about payment because it was a huge amount, and it's one thing that they also face trust. It's a big issue for them
Mm.
sellers. Yeah.
So how can they build trust with online shoppers who are skeptical about paying before receiving the items?
It's one key thing is customer reviews because if you have an online shop, I always do advise shop owners, the online shop owners, to always have a section for customer reviews and ratings. Because when I come to your platform and I see that the reviews there, the ratings there are very solid, nothing will just stop me from buying from you. I'll just buy with confidence.
Mm. Which other ones can you talk about?
Um, Effective customer service and communication. It has to be a very effective customer service communication there as well.
And that can help build trust.
Yeah.
Mm. I see. So you
So
talk about for
a
the
typical example, let's say I buy something from you and then I want more information about it and I'm trying to communicate with whatever line I'm supposed to call or I'm supposed to chat. And I'm sending, let's say, a WhatsApp number. I send messages for like 30 minutes and I'm not receiving any response,
Mm.
automatically I would think that these people are not serious. I don't know whether you get
Yeah,
my
I get
point.
it.
And that will push me away from coming back to you. But really, you send me a message in the next maximum 1 minute, I reply. Everyone will take you serious. That Charlie, these people, their customer service is on point. When you have an issue, they will attend to it as soon as possible and all that. I mean, that confidence will always be there for any customer to come back and give you good reviews and referrals as well.
I see. Now, talking about the challenges that they face, you mentioned fraud and trust issues. Is there anything around delivery delays?
Yeah. Sorry. So, like I said, with customer service, if you have effective communication and there are delays in deliveries and all that, and you communicate very clearly to the customer that, okay, due to A or B or C, delays will happen. I mean, every customer will just understand you. The delays are bound to happen because as far as we are using mechanical means like motorbikes or cars or any other means to deliver items to a customer, anything can happen. But when it happens, there has to be communication.
So effective communication is very important.
It's very, very key in building a very solid brand.
Right.
As a small.
Right. But I want to also know, is regulation keeping up with the online retail boom?
Not really.
Why do you say that?
There are a lot of online platforms that are not regulated. I can confidently say that all the online platforms by any organization or means.
Hello?
Me?
Yeah, I didn't quite get it.
I would say you asked whether there are regulations, right?
Yes. So
And I'm saying that there are no regulations or there are no bodies regulating online marketplace.
but you
It's a
think
big issue for the country.
do you think it's possible to regulate that?
100%.
And
100%.
what kinds of regulations would you push for?
So, if it's the government can regulate anything on the internet in the country. So, an example: if a platform is a marketplace or an e-commerce site, there has to be a body that handles it, a body that makes sure that certain checklists are met. One, to protect the customer. Two, to protect the seller as well. In terms of security, payments, logistics, and everything.
All right. Anyway, so kindly hold on for me. If you just tune in, this is Business Breakfast on Z101.9 FM with me, Nitrebi. And this morning we're talking about the boom in digital or online business, really, online shopping in Ghana. I'm talking to Emmanuel Ajay Boateng, and he is our guest on the show this morning. He's a tech expert, and he's helping us understand exactly what is driving these numbers recently. What can we do to make it better, and how are businesses positioning themselves to be able to take advantage of all of these. And you can join the conversation on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook at ZFMGH and on YouTube at Z Multimedia. Please drop a comment and we'll read them for you. Also, you can send us a WhatsApp on 0544321019, 0544321019. You can as well call me on 03039566641, 030395661. If you have a question or you want to make your comments, feel free to get in touch with us. All right. So let's talk about some of the strategies that businesses can use to stay competitive. So, Emmanuel, what should small businesses focus on in 2026 as we get into the next year and beyond to actually stay competitive in the digital marketplace?
I think the young business owners who wants to up their game in 2026 should take digital marketing and content creation very, very serious, because it's a need to stay on top of your game in 2026, as we are saying. They also need to understand how to manage e-commerce websites as well, because an e-commerce website is key for all these young businesses. All that we have talked about happens on an e-commerce site. Even on an e-commerce site, it will happen on a classified ad site. So you need that financial literacy. You need that that digital literacy to be on top of your game as well. And also, you need to understand financial literacies and pricing strategies as well.
Right. And what kinds of, or what are the key digital tools you think that every small brand should in Ghana should be using right now?
Number one, WhatsApp business is key, that I always talk about, because you can do a lot with WhatsApp business. You can do all your communications on WhatsApp business, all your advertisements on WhatsApp business. Also, you need to, if you are handling inventory, you also need a POS, a point of sale system that can handle, a small system that can handle your inventory, let you understand which products are selling, which ones are not selling, the dead stocks, what pricing you are using, whether you are using the right prices or not. And yeah, and your social media tools also needs to be intact for your advertisements as well.
Okay. But I know that one of the key issues that some small brands face is the overcrowded marketplace. The overcrowded marketplace. Sorry, is how can a business actually stand out in such a marketplace?
You need to have content that stands out. Your content has to be very creative. See, I always do use the market, our local market as an example. When you go inside, you see a lot of tomato sellers, but you see one particular tomato seller who is using innovative way to attract customers. So you also need to be very, very creative about how you attract customers to your site. An example maybe a flash sale, a combo sale. I for one, I don't believe in discount sales. I believe in giving the right price with a complimentary gift.
Okay.
Whereby you factor everything inside your pricing. So an example, you see some people, some shops, they'll tell you, okay, buy a fridge, and then we'll give you a blender. They will tell you that the fridge is discounted, but whatever price they have put there has catered for everything. For you only you need a fridge, but your blender is old.
Right.
So getting the fridge, you are getting a blender as a complement to the package.
Okay.
So you need to be very, very creative. Creativeness is very key in digital sales.
Now, you were talking about customer service earlier. Would you want to throw some more light on that, on how important it is?
And the foundation to the growth of every business is customer service. Either you have a good product or a bad. You can have a very good product, but if your customer service is not right, it becomes a bad product.
Mm.
Like I said, if your communication, your turnaround time is not there, you lose customers.
Right. Okay.
If a customer has a review and you are not prompt enough to attend to that particular review, the customer will go. You have lost a customer. When you lose a customer today, trust me, you lose. It means that you have lost the customer for the next like 2 to 3 years.
Mm.
So customer service is very, very key. I know businesses in Ghana here who have, you might not know, but they have a whole customer service department that when you buy anything from them, the next 5 minutes they'll call you to thank you.
Wow.
You know the brand, you know the business, but I'll mention. Otherwise,
sure, that will be free this thing for them. Right.
The business is around your place. You know that. But
you mention it. That's fine.
No.
All right. But do you think AI tools like chatbots and automated responses will become essential for online businesses?
I don't know why most online businesses are not taking advantage of all these chatbots. Chatbots is the future of online marketplace. I'll say front desk service, because you can train a chatbot to answer every single question that a customer will ask without any person sitting by it. It will automatic, because it's we have something we call models that we put behind. So they learn from those models and from the questions being thrown to them to improve the answers. If today you ask it, what is the weather for tomorrow? The answer that it will give you today, it will learn from it, and then it will improve it the next time you come back to ask it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how chatbots work. If you use something like Chat GPT, whatever question you put there, the next time if you come to ask, or if you put the question right now, the answer it gives you, you can pick the same question, put it again. You see that it will re-modify the answer again for you. So I always do tell businesses, young businesses, that look, don't play with chatbots. They are very, very good for businesses. And it's the future of customer service for young businesses. I always do tell clients that I build solutions for, implement chatbot system in your business, and you'll be good to go.
Right. So where do you see? As we try to wrap up, let's talk about this before we wrap up. We'll look at where the digital shopping space in Ghana is going to go in the next few years. But is a surge in online shopping actually creating new job opportunities, or is it threatening the traditional retail jobs?
It's creating new job opportunities in various places like delivery, logistics, content creating, digital marketing. Yeah, it's creating a lot of jobs there, because now it is pushing most of the youth to learn digital marketing.
That's true.
It is pushing them to also learn how to create content. I have a friend who did agriculture in a university, right? Now he's a content creator.
Wow.
And when you go to his platform and you see the kind of digital ads he's doing on his page is crazy. So it's creating very, very new and good roles in these areas: logistics, content creation, and digital marketing.
Right. So where do you see our digital shopping space in the next maybe 5 years?
Oh, 5 years is too far. In the next 2 years, most brick and mortar businesses would have to either fold up or heavily depend on digital markets.
Are you saying physical shops will become irrelevant?
No, I'm not saying they'll be irrelevant. I'm saying they will either have to fold up or be creative and also integrate digital marketing or the digital space into their business. Otherwise, they will fold up in the next 2 years. Because now most businesses, all the young business entrepreneurs that I come across are all doing digital stuff. From even data sellers.
You mean internet data?
I buy data from a friend, and I buy it from his website.
I see.
And the next 10 minutes, it hits my phone.
So you're saying that a time is coming where the physical shops will have to either adapt or will have to fold up.
Yeah. In the next 2 years.
But don't you think hybrid models will dominate?
It won't dominate, but it will also play its own role. Because when you take everyone loves to go shopping at Melcom, right? But Melcom is now gradually pushing for online shopping.
Why are they doing so?
And that's the trend now. People want convenience.
So more of the physical shops are not getting people walking.
Like I said, in the next 2 years. For now, they are getting their share of the market, but in the next 2 years, it will be a different ballgame altogether. Today is the 3rd day of December 2025.
Yeah.
You can write it down. It's not a prophecy, but that is what I've seen.
I almost called you Prophet Emmanuel. Right. Anyway, so we will look at the trends, but I think 2 years is too close, Anna.
Me, what I'm seeing and the kind of solutions people are building. I'm giving myself 2 years. You will see.
What are the kinds of solutions? Tell us some.
I for one. So let me tell you one solution I'm working on. So I'm doing this telemedicine platform. Okay. So it means people can sit in the comfort of their home and consult to a doctor.
But that is happening already, isn't it?
Yes, it is happening already. Okay, but there are we are taking it a step further. It's not only me; it's a team, right? So my point is, when I look at even that space, that even hospital, you need to go to the hospital itself. Now, people are coming to understand that I don't have the time and luxury to go to the hospital. But then, if I can consult to a doctor on a platform, explain what is worrying me, and a doctor can help me get my prescription and everything. If I have to take further things, I can still even make advanced appointments and all that. They are ready to pay anything. People are ready to pay anything for their convenience.
Mm.
Yeah.
So even, I mean, I know we're talking about shopping, but so even in the health space, there are disruptions coming up there with the
Yes.
solutions like that you're
Huge,
creating.
huge, huge multi-tenant pharmacy shops are coming. Pharmacy shops, people will be sitting in their homes and then ordering for drugs, and it will be delivered to their doors. I know it's happening already, but I mean the disruption is also taking place there. Even in agriculture as well. There are platforms that you can invest from the comfort of your home into any type of agri farming, and then end of the week you get your returns. End of the month you get your returns, and farmers are complaining.
I
So
see.
the disruption is everywhere.
Right. So, what would be your advice to anybody listening to us now, whether they should go into creating some of the solutions, or maybe they should close their shops and move online? What would be your advice to them?
No, you can't close your shop. My biggest advice is to adapt to the trend of the day. One, make use of the social media platforms very well, especially TikTok and then Instagram, because TikTok is now the trend of the day. Even the Kaya youth is always watching TikTok. If you go to Tudu, it will surprise you. If you go to Makola, you'll be surprised. People are doing live every single minute.
You're doing what?
Live, TikTok live.
Live.
This
Okay. Right.
product, talking to customers, taking reviews live, like live. People are seeing the product. Arranging. Sometimes I just go on TikTok just to see all those things, and it's crazy. So my advice is you need to take advantage of the social media platform very, very well. Number two, you need to have those free tools for communication, customer communication. And your communication has to be very, very effective. Even if you have to employ someone to just respond to customers and all that and take feedbacks via communication tools like WhatsApp Business, you need to you need to set it up. And it's free. WhatsApp Business is free. Number three, you need to have a system that can track your inventory and give you insights about your business, analytics about your business, basic tools for checking your stock levels, what you are selling, what is not selling, and all that. These things are very, very key.
Right. Right. But what opportunities do you foresee that the next phase of e-commerce will open up for young Ghanaian entrepreneurs?
Um, a lot of opportunities, but I'll mention two or three. So number one is um, sales growth. Sales growth. Because all these things I've mentioned, if you take them very serious, trust me, your sales will move like times five or times six in within 6 months. I'm not just saying it because I want to say it. I'm saying it because I'm talking from experience. I have one particular restaurant that when I was deploying a solution for, the owner was a bit reluctant because of cost issues. And I told him, okay, you know what? I'll do it for you for free the next 6 months. If you're able to hit X, we sit down and talk. It wasn't even 6 months and he saw the growth.
I see.
I don't know what I get
Yeah, I
me.
get it. I get it.
Yeah. So so those things I'm mentioning, they are very, very, very key. Social media, communication tools, a system to track what you are doing, give you insight into your business is very key.
Mm. All right. Is there anything you would want to say before we go, and that maybe we haven't spoken about?
So I've put together about 10 points that I want to share with the general public.
Okay, sure.
The first one is setting up, like I'm saying, setting up a very strong digital presence. So, like creating a very, very attractive, mobile friendly website whereby you can display your products there with clear photos and videos with descriptions about products. Um, the second one is you need to differentiate with content and customer experience. What I say, content and customer experiences, you need to be able to post them consistently on your social media platforms with product demos and customer reviews, and also encourage customers to also post videos and pictures of your item after purchase. Why? Because that one is a very is like doing word of mouth. This is what I bought. I have received it. This is how it is. When the next person sees it, you are gone. The third is to build trust with clear policies. So you need to offer simple and then a very fair return policy for your clients, and communicate delivery timelines very honestly. Also, you need to verify payment methods and then send them confirmations or notifications when it is done.
Mm.
The fourth one is to also master your payment and reconciliation methods very well. And you need to, when I say that, it means you need to use trusted mobile money gateways or payment links. So there are some out there that are very, very trustworthy. You can use the PayStars. You can use Think. They're all available. They are all trustworthy to use. And also, you need to strengthen your delivery and logistics by partnering with reliable couriers like I said, Shark Express. They are very, very reliable. You can do both delivery, you can do Uber delivery, and all that. And if they're doing bulk deliveries, you can always fight for good delivery rates for your customers and for yourself as well. And you can also be able to track your delivery cost per order as well. The fifth point is also you need to be able to understand your economics, the economics about your business.
Right.
Your costing, your packaging, your delivery fees, your payment charges that are coming to you and to the customer, your marketing and advertisement costs, and then the profit you are making on an order. You need to be able to track all those things, because if you're able to track these things, that is what is going to inform you for your growth. The seventh one is use the various marketplaces to market your products and others, like the social media platforms. And also, a very key thing is collect and retain customer information with their permissions as well, so that always you can send them updates, new products, and all that. I think our time is almost due, so
our time is due actually. So, all right.
Let me just say just one thing, and then we just, and also you need to plan for growth. Yeah, you need to have a long-term growth plan, so that you also see where you're coming from and then where you're going. So I think these things can help every small business to grow very, very well in the digital market space.
All right. Okay, Emmanuel, thank you so much for your time. I'm really grateful that you joined me. It's been a great one. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, you do same.
Okay.
All right. So that was Emmanuel Boateng. He's an IT consultant. He joined us for today's conversation, the rise of digital shopping in Ghana and how small brands are winning big online. And he's giving us a lot of points. And from whatever we've discussed this morning, it's obvious that the rise of digital shopping in Ghana is no longer just a trend. It's actually a full shift in how business is done, from small brands using WhatsApp, Instagram to reach thousands, to customers embracing convenience, speed, and mobile money. The digital marketplace is obviously creating real opportunities for anyone who is willing to adapt. And once again, a big thank you to my guest, Emmanuel Boateng. He's an IT consultant. Thanks to him so much for breaking it all down clearly this morning. And to you listening, remember that the future of business in Ghana is digital, and the earlier you plug in, the bigger your advantage. Whether you're a seller or a shopper, the online space is actually shaping your next move. So make sure that you position yourself. And Emmanuel says that within the next 2 years, we're going to see some very massive changes. So I hope you position yourself so that you don't go out of business. All right. So, yeah, like I said, that's how we wrap up. We're back again tomorrow. But just before I go, a very happy birthday going out to my very good friend, Sylvia Tete. Happy birthday to you. God bless you so much for being an amazing friend. And I pray that God will usher you into better things and better things in the coming year. God bless you so much. All right. So we're back tomorrow for more interesting conversations. My name is Nitrebi Hammond, and this has been the Business Breakfast on Z. When you think Ghana, please do well to also think Z. And up next is The Brighter Side with Jeremy Okorie Amako. Please stay tuned.